What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now we got WACK100 sitting down with Adam 22 up at No Jumper, and he pretty much is speaking on Snoopy Badass, and he also speaking on Bricc Baby dissing other people's hoods, and he also speaking on DW Flame and Bricc Baby relationship. So let's tune in so we can keep it a Benji during the reaction, and y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Shout out to the Dice Crew, and shout out to the sponsors. Y'all are damn bullies. I'm gonna have a link in the description so y'all can tune in with them. Let's rock.
I understand that you had a conversation with a very good friend of mine, Snoopy Badass. How did you end up speaking to this young man?
You know, that's funny a little bit that Adam will refer to him as a real good friend of his. You know what I mean? I just find that funny.
KG, the one big you got the charges on, the lady.
Okay.
She texted me and said, yo, I was talking to Snoopy about some other stuff, and he brought it up and said, he want to talk to you. So I'm like, all right, cool. There you go.
Can I give Snoopy your number so you two can talk?
Oh, he gave my number, he called me. I get on the phone with him.
First time you talked in 5 years?
Yes, I get on the phone with him, and he goes to address the previous video the guy putting the gun on him.
Right.
Because I said what I reacted to it, right?
He tried to act like it was fake, but
no, it wasn't fake.
His explanation about it being fake was, in fact, fake, is what I've got.
Yeah, it wasn't fake.
Okay.
So, you know, I told him, I said, yo, bro, look, at the end of the day, if it's happening on the curb and your children are up there, I don't think that's cool that you're taking the gunman towards your children. Whatever's going to happen, let it happen down there. You may get up there and
I mean, I totally agree with that. I understand that some people might not have that train of thought. Some people might have that instinct, but that would be the best choice. And I mean, not even just for your kids, but anybody else that matter. Like, you know, keep all the heat on you. If that's what's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway. Don't go put nobody else in the line of fire.
do something and look, I don't know how old your kids are, but if a dude see the kid is old enough to identify, it's a good chance he might turn that gun on that child. So the fact that you was going up the stairs, he like, well, Wack, you know, wasn't no kids up there. I said, well, listen, I'm only reacting to what I'm seeing. I heard it come out your mouth. My kids is up here. My kids is up here. So based upon that, I'm reacting to it. So I'm asking you, do you think? He said, nah, you right. You know, the whole conversation, he had no rebuttals. Like, we went over everything from the beginning.
What are some highlights?
I never knew how he got my number. He called me and was asking me to help him with his music. I didn't know who he was. Sent me his socials. First thing I noticed is
You told him to wear tight clothes.
ain't what I said.
It's all right. You don't have to explain.
First thing I noticed, he's a dude with a khaki suit, Chuck Taylors, and a Jerry curl.
Right. I'm swagging on him.
I said, bro, today's age in the streaming world, the kids ain't fucking with that. And I use Game as an example. I said, Game is 6'5", right? He doesn't wear fucking tight clothes or gay clothes, but he found some shit, right, to where his swag is in line with what's trending today.
Right.
What you're wearing works in Compton. If you're trying to just rap in Compton, cool. If you're trying to reach the world,
Right.
you got to change that.
We
up.
remember this whole part, but like, so
Right.
this is like a big chunk of what you guys talked about was like his clothing, or
you know, he talked about his DP, he talked about how it happened. But what's crazy is he didn't disagree with nothing I said.
you guys got along all right?
Yeah, I talked to him for like an hour and a half.
So we could bring you two together on the podcast.
Yeah, next week.
Woo! That is insane.
Because he need to sit down and really, you know, the points and clear it up. Like,
Right.
we went over everything. And then he called me today. I guess him and Reggie Wright been having some shit,
Reggie Wright talking about everybody.
right? So I'm like, yo, bro, you must say something about him. Reggie ain't just gonna fuck with you. So I called Reg on the three-way, let him talk. They talked, and he told Reg, and I told him, I said, look, bro, I'm gonna be real. To all you street dudes, why would you want a problem with an ex-police officer that's tied to the streets. You can't call him a snitch. He knows everybody in the streets, and he knows cops.
Right.
If you are in the streets in any shape, form, or fashion, active in any way, with any dirt on you, this dude could get that information. He could play dirty. You can't call him a snitch. He can utilize his cop friends. Why the fuck would you want to beef with somebody like that?
I was just telling.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that's what Reggie Wright Jr. does or what he will do, but those things that WACK was pointing out is definitely some possibilities that's on the table if Reggie Wright Jr. was to chose to go down those paths.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up on Munchie's podcast. So
You can.
I mean,
His cop friends. Why the fuck would you want to beef with somebody like that?
I was just telling him to shut the fuck up on Munchie's podcast. So
You can.
I mean, most people aren't like really thinking that
You
down
can,
the road,
but-
right?
And you know, he told Reggie today, like Reggie, I swear to God, he said, Reggie, I don't want no problem with you, bro. Whatever I said, I'm sorry. I'm cool.
Snoopy did. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's going through a transition right now.
Snoopy. I feel like the whole time I've known him, it's been transition
No, we
after
covered everything.
transition.
His telling, all the hood hopping. You know, I'm like, bro, like, this is what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and look, the Hoovers. Yo, bro, you be having shit going on up here, bro.
What about the Hoovers?
I don't know. I guess somebody dissed the Hoovers up here. So it's not up here, but on the live or something. I don't know. One of you little dudes, bro. But a lot going on. But at the end of the day,
The only person I could think of who would do that would be
he
Big
did
Baby.
it. He did it.
He did?
He did it.
On a live stream or something?
I don't know if it was yours, but it was on a live stream where he was talking about your guy.
Big deal?
Dang, I didn't see that. Y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Did Bricc Baby actually say that?
Milk.
Instead of just dissing Milk, he dissed the whole shit.
But like somebody like X4 is always talking about hoochies and everything.
Yeah, but he's a rapper in the street.
So is Bricc, right?
Yeah,
He's a
Bricc-
podcaster too, so it's a little different.
Yeah, so but this is what's weird that Bricc does. He'll diss a motherfucker whole neighborhood, but then he'll say, well, shout out to my niggas, little Willie Boy, little Big Cloud, little Tire Iron, and little Blow Pop.
Shout out Lil Willie
Hold
Boy.
on, bro.
Man, that's funny. But yeah, he telling the truth though. But that's funny.
They all from the neighborhood you just dissed.
So you're saying you've been getting phone calls, they're upset about the disrespect? Wow,
definitely.
okay.
That I'm
Okay.
trying to stay far away from that one.
I'll have to
I don't
do
want
my
it.
homework on
I
that.
don't want it. Listen. I told him I don't believe it was on your thing. It was on a live.
But not a No Jumper podcast?
I don't think so. You might want to
You know what? I think I did catch that. I think that might have been like a couple weeks ago.
check. It might have been, cause I don't be knowing. But I seen him. I heard him say he dissed the whole shit.
I feel like he would probably say more offensive things on a street level on Instagram Live or on some random.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I, ain't
I
gonna
feel
lie
like
to
he
you,
would not take it to that level on here, especially since we just had him sitting down with Big Deal. So I don't know. I'll have to.
but what was weird, I don't know if it was today. I seen him sitting down with T-Rail.
Yep. They've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, but shit. T-Rail from Hoover.
Well,
Well, my ass. This is why I be like, yo, look, man, this shit ain't my world no more.
right.
Because you just dissed the whole thing.
But you're friends with all these Crips. You know exactly how it works. You've got all kinds of relationships with people that you aren't technically supposed to get along with. This is a tale as old as time.
No,
Right?
we've been past that. East Coast, I got real comrades from East Coast. Deco, Youngster, right? Real comrades from East Coast.
But also
Zone
snobs.
Osama, right?
But then there's
and
the spider
by
look.
paper, they're enemies as far as some Crip shit, right?
Right.
That's some gangbang shit. So if I had an issue, you'll never see me diss East Coast because I'm mad at Spider Loke.
Right.
Because now my brothers, that's where they from.
Right.
And then, you know, I know people gonna probably jump in the comments and say, you know, WACK100 had disrespected the 60s before, but he did get on there and making a public apology. You feel me? Now, I know he done dissed some other things before, like I think he was on there and he disrespected Treetop. I don't know if he apologized or whatever the case may be, or maybe that was AI or something, but I heard something on one of them Clubhouse episodes. WACK100 definitely disrespected Treetop, or maybe it was some AI or something. But you know, that's what it was seeming like for sure. And then with the 60s, he apologized about that. So you know,
so I'm gonna have more respect for them, right, than the disregard I got for him. And every time Bricc does it, he'll diss a nigga whole hood and then shout out 5 people he fuck with from the hood. He gonna fuck around and get them DP.
But it's the same thing with like DW when he said
that's funny too. That's funny, man. That's definitely funny. You know what I mean? Now, I could see something like that happening, but I don't think it's gonna really happen like that. You know, cause or you know, somebody gonna definitely talk to them individuals like, man, if that's your homie, why he always on there disrespecting the whole set? Talk to him, man. That ain't cool. You know, or maybe in a more aggressive approach.
the thing about the cigarette. I mean, nobody took that as him having like a hatred for that whole area,
No,
right?
a lot did,
Oh.
but some understood a person's lingo. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 because I'm tired of this fake shit. The reason why that really happened, Bricc is fronting like him and DW got this long history. Nigga, you met DW up here. You met DW at No Jumper. And
But you know, that been some of the things that a lot of people been saying, you know, like a lot of this stuff is only, I mean, this situation only took place because Bricc Baby and DW Flame acting like they got a real relationship, but it ain't like, you know, it's just something that's new.
it's really some busted shit to your homies when you say, this my homeboy. Nigga, you met him at No Jumper. Y'all ain't even got a county lid in, right? So him and DW really ain't bonded like that for his mind to be clicking like who this dude is. But he's perpetrating a fraud as if, this my homeboy, like you been knowing this nigga. You haven't. You met him at No Jumper.
Right.
Right? And I think that's where that disconnect was. DW would never do that to me.
Right.
I would never do that to him. Peter, we got like 15 years of history or better.
I think I learned a lesson during that whole time period, which was like one gang member max per No Jumper show.
Depending on age and what type of dudes you're dealing with.
Definitely depending on what type of dudes you're dealing with. But with Bricc and DW together, it just kind of became too much of a crip off every episode.
Well, I'm
it was
gonna
just
tell you what it was.
A little too much politics, a little bit too much of a gang powwow.
Bricc Baby been there. DW comes into the fold, and DW is more of his cripping is more solidified. Who he is, right? His rank, his reputation.
If you say so. I don't know.
No, this is a fact.
I have no idea.
This is a fact, right?
Whatever you say.
So, you know, whenever it comes to the little dude, he did say y'all do gay shit sometime. You get offended.
Yes, we did.
Look at you. Like, you start getting red and shit.
That's my boyfriend. Me, him, and Sandy Star.
You said it, not me.
Just kidding. Bricc Baby, known heterosexual.
No,
I see you out there fucking women. Twin.
Is that like some type of code or some shit?
Twin.
No, the little finger shit.
Atlanta.
Does that mean like two men on top of each other?
That's like some slat shit.
Nah, bro, we ain't gonna do that today.
Bricc is my slat.
We ain't doing that.
Well, you ain't that type of blood. I can't call you my slat.
We ain't doing that to Atlanta.
All right.
Atlanta got some shit going on, but everybody ain't like that.
Okay.
Put some respect on the A, man.
Okay.